It's always an injury. Now going to be out for this season. I have 4 centers in my rotation. What am I supposed to do? 3-point shot fading away. Williams out of nowhere grabs the offensive rebound and is fouled by the line. Potentially the most important shots of his career come here. Yo, what's up everybody? Today we're doing a realistic Charlotte Hornets rebuild. Let's quickly look at the team and address some situations going on. LaMelo Ball is my main point guard, obviously. Our shooting guards are Terry Rozier and Theo Maledon. Our small forwards are Gordon Hayward and also Brandon Miller. He's probably a top 5 rookie so far. I do want him to be my main small forward as Gordon Hayward comes off the bench. PJ Washington has been the main power forward as Bridges has slowly been implemented in the starting lineup because of his suspension. At the center position, we got Mark Williams and Nick Richards. I do want to find myself a better backup point guard, a better backup shooting guard. We'll simulate a couple games and see how we do against our opponents. A big win against the Washington Wizards as Brandon Miller had 28 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals on 9 of 15 shooting. Terry Rozier also had a really good game. Shooting the ball a bit inefficient to start off the season, but it's nothing too crazy compared to years prior. Terry Rozier, he's making $23 million. Let's pair that up with a younger guy like JT Thor, who has solid potential, it seems like. He has a 1.5 star. I would say his true ceiling is like a 76 overall. A guy like Marcus Smart is very interesting. A guy like DeJounte Murray would be an absolute dream come true. A solid 3-point shooter in 2K, apparently not so much. He's on a very team-friendly deal at the moment. Let me see what his next couple contracts are looking like. $25 million for an 87 overall is like perfect. The thing is, we don't really need another ball handler. DeJounte Murray's fit alongside Trae Young has looked tad bit questionable. So getting a true... Actually, it doesn't really... I wouldn't really do that if I was the Hawks. So I take that back because they really don't need another 6'1" shooting guard, which will make the Atlanta Hawks very undersized as Trae Young is already pretty undersized to them. A guy like Jordan Poole is very interesting as well. He's had some issues with Washington to start off the season. Obviously, around that is what his field goal percentages in real life anyways. All right. Here. Washington is a rebuilding team. I say we give you a young player back. A guy like Nick Smith is really a wasted potential on this team because we already got a star player in his position. I think I'll keep exploring. Maybe a guy like Paul George could be interesting. And I would have to give up, rather than Nick Smith, I would have to give up a guy like PJ Washington. They see themselves as a championship contending team. I'll fill you out with a 2 second-round picks, and unfortunately, this will not get the deal done. This could have been a really good trade for us, as Paul George has played with a lot of ball-dominant players. I really would have loved that deal, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen. A guy like Julius Randle is very intriguing as well. I will give you PJ Washington back. This makes it so you are over 3 million. And then I take on Hartenstein's contract. All right, so I'm willing to give you a first-round pick, 2 first-round picks, and let's shake hands on this. And New York agrees to that trade. What does our starting lineup look now? Ooh, okay. LaMelo Ball, Emmanuel Quickley, Brandon Miller, Julius Randle, and Mark Williams, which puts us Gordon Hayward, Miles Bridges, Nick Richards, Cody Martin to the bench. I do want to potentially explore a trade for Gordon Hayward. signed for the remaining of the season, and Theo Maledon, congratulations. LaMelo Ball will miss some time due to a broken ankle. I believe it is going to be 2 to 4 months. Oh, wow. Yep. Broken right ankle, 2 to 4 months. He will miss some time. A win against the Miami Heat, but unfortunately, Cody Martin had sprained his ankle. He'll miss about 6 to 8 weeks. That's kind of unfortunate because he was playing really well. I don't really know if I should make a win now move and try to make the playoffs, or I should let this season be the way it is. I do think if I was to play my hand right, I think there is a possibility where I can sneak in the playoffs as the 7 or 8 seed, or potentially even the 10th or 9th seed. I could slide in there somehow, some way, but I definitely would have to make a couple moves to do that. A win against the Spurs and another injury. 2 to 4 weeks, Brandon Miller will be out. Just a couple more days, actually. Hopefully he'll be back. Yeah, he's back against the Houston Rockets. Let's slowly implement him into the lineup. Let's simcast this game. You know, this is a team that we made a trade with, fairly a huge one. And it's pretty close. And we hold on the lead, and we finally win. Julius Randle had a pretty inefficient, solid game. 24 on very inefficient shooting, 20 shots. Let's look at our NBA standings and see where we are at. So we're a couple games behind the 10th seed Indiana Pacers and Toronto Raptors. Honestly, I don't even know what I would need or want. Backup, a real shooting guard would be nice. Of course, they see him as a very valuable asset. So I'll give you 26. Okay, I can't do that. Pick cannot be traded, but that's my original pick, though. All right, so I'll just give you a bunch of second-round picks then. And the last second-round pick I got, they don't want to shake hands. Let me actually get that trade finder. You know, I don't like using trade finder. I think it's a bit of a cheat. You know, it's makes trading way too easy. Let's see what the computer can get me for Gordon Hayward, actually. Bojan Bogdanovic and Monte Morris. Ooh. You know, I don't hate this trade. I get a really solid backup point guard. And I'll also get a really solid backup small forward. I don't hate this trade. I'll definitely give him more second round picks, and let's just do this trade. For some reason, they want to give me Marvin Bagley as well. Okay. I guess that clears up space for James Wiseman to operate. Alec Burks. Now they want to give me Alec Burks. What's Alec Burks doing? If they trade away Alec Burks, who's an expiring contract, sure, I like that. Let's give him more second round picks. Let's complete the deal. All right. Hey, you saw this. They want to do this with 1 second round pick, but the second I start giving them extra second round picks for absolutely no extra cost, hey, you know what? We don't want to do the trade. All right, Detroit, Troy Weaver, you do you, brother. Since we had those extra second round picks, let's see if there's any team that's willing to give me Nick Rich. Let's see. A guy like Paul Reed would be lovely to have. Let's just do this, and then I'll give you those extra second round picks. Yeah. Beautiful. Mike Williams suffers a big injury to his wrist. A win against the Pacers, that's really nice for me. A win against the Hawks. Manuel Quickley is back from his injury. Let's make this an 11-man rotation because I really do want to include Cody Martin into rotation. He's really solid for us. And wow, we're on a very big game winning streak, and we continue that streak. We're actually in the play-in now. We're 6-game winning streak right now. A game against the OKC Thunder, a very rough schedule for us to end off the season. And a win against the Cleveland Cavaliers puts us back at 10. Have we secured a play-in spot? Is a good question to ask. because we really need to win against those Cleveland Cavaliers. So let's look at the standings real quick. NBA standings. No, we have not secured it, and we really, really need to beat this Cleveland team. It's a must-win game. So let's do all the adjustments like as if it's a playoff game. I'd rather have a short rotation against this team. Unfortunately, it does not happen and we get blown out. Bogdanovic will suffer an injury. And yikes. We missed out. Yep, we missed out. I just saw that in the corner of my eyes. It was 11 seed. We missed out. All right, man. First team All NBA, second team, third team, all defensive first, all defensive second, all rookie first. Brandon Miller right there, perfect. They won their last game. They made it. We did not. Who did they play? They played the Hawks and beat them. Toronto, who did y'all play? They played the Heat. They lost. They played the Heat. They won. So Lakers and Bucks will face off in the finals. 3-1 lead, and they win another championship. Damian Lillard's first one. Giannis Antetokounmpo's second one. And the Bucks are champions once again. Player retirements. LeBron retires. I say come back for one more. Popovich retires. Come back for one more. Kyle Lowry gets his number retired. I'm going to reject those because those are stupid propositions. Boston Celtics won the draft lottery. What? Okay. Wizards get the third pick. We get the 11th. I like to reset picks. I just think it makes the simulation experience a bit more cleaner. The first thing I got to do, I got to fire O'Neal and bring in an actual doctor, a guy that knows what he's doing. Average 19, 10, and 3 blocks. This guy, Roman Kolomak from Ukraine, he averaged 22 points off the bench, projects to be a very good all-around player, 6'5" with a 6'11" wingspan. But yeah, let's pick him up. Why not? Ukrainian shooting guard, Roman. He's a 76 overall, so he's already going to be a really good bench player. JT Thor, I'll let you walk. So we got LaMelo and quickly. Let's quickly. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's slide quickly to the shooting guard position. So it's Ball and Morris at the point guard. Quickly, Kolomak at the shooting guard. Bogdanovic, Miller at the small forward. Randall Bridges at the power forward. Williams, Reed at the center. So cool. Next season is upon us. This is what the rotation is going to look like. We're 10-12 to start off the season. That's absolutely horrible. I'm going to make a decision. It is a risky decision. I should have done this in the offseason. I'm going to fire the head coach. Yeah, let's bring in Will Hardy. Let's simulate a couple weeks, see how the new coaching changes the way our team plays. And they need tendonitis for Cody Martin. Another long-term injury, 6 to 8 weeks. All right. Wow. I looked away for a moment, and now we're at a nice little 4-game winning streak against our Eastern Conference rivals. Yes, we're actually the 4th seed right now. Wow. All it took was firing the coach. I don't know how I feel about Kolomak starting, so let's actually do what we did last year where we did Miller at the shooting guard and Bridges at the small forward. And let's give Kolomak a couple minutes. I'm not going to give him all the minutes, and we'll give those 15 to... I'll give 10 to him and 5 to Bailey. With a record of 15-31, Trae Young has found himself on the trading block. Let's start out with DeJounte Murray. Let's call their phone. Ring, 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 ring. I'm giving you Kolomak, the young player. I'll give you Bogdanovic. What's the issue? All right, the issue is they have way too many players on the team. All right, you give me a minimum contract player like Lundy. And we shake hands on this trade. No, give you this 29 first round pick and we shake. Give you this second rounder. No, this second rounder. And we do it. We do a trade for DeJounte Murray, Black and Book Night. So I'm doing this trade for KCP. Let's do it. Shake hands. Beautiful. Better role players. All right, let's make it a 10-man rotation and let's simulate the rest of the season. DeJounte Murray breaks his left ankle. We're okay. It's not a big deal. Let's just make this a 9-man rotation until further notice. Let's see if there's anybody in the G League. Oh, Bryce McGowens can play those minutes. Yes. I don't want nobody walking for no reason. Julius Randle. Ooh, that is a hefty salary. Ooh. I'll give you a 2-year 27. Another game against the Thunder. That's a test for potentially the finals, and we win. Shin splits injury for him. 40-point blowout. 20-point blowout. Let's go. We're doing really good. Only a 3-point win against the Pistons. A big win against the Cavaliers. And a big injury for... Yeah, all right. I'm glad we still have season left. Let's go get a backup center. Andre Drummond would be perfect. Let's give him a 2-year deal. A 1-point loss without our main center. And look at that bullshit. Absolute nonsense. How does my backup get injured? All right, let's just go out and get another center then. Wow. Hartenstein a contract. He wants a bit much. Sure, let's give him that 2-year deal. Hartenstein is not my starting center. Okay. It'd be crazy if he got injured too. All right, Luka Doncic is MVP. Kevin Porter Jr. with the Phoenix Suns is 6th man of the year. Evan Mobley is Defensive Player of the Year in year 4. LaMelo Ball, Most Improved Player. I don't understand how is Most Improved Player. I guess his efficiency. It's not like anything special. Yeah, I guess he put up more assists while putting up less turnovers. All right, Steph Curry is Clutch Player of the Year, 28 points per game for the 37-year-old veteran. And Monte Williams is Coach of the Year with 61 wins for Detroit. And look at that. That's me. That's technically me. Well, that's not me. I'm Executive of the Year. We're 2nd in the conference. First team All-NBA, 2nd and 3rd. I was trying to see if LaMelo Ball made it, but no, he did not. Okay. All defensive 1st, all defensive 2nd, all rookie 1st, and all rookie 2nd. We don't have any rookies that made it. What is this? What is this? 2K? Okay. Oh, wow. It's scrambled. Okay. Let's simulate against the Philadelphia 76ers. They were the 6th seed, and I'm the 2nd seed. So something got accepted in the rule changes. I wasn't paying attention when I was doing the rule changes. Nicholas Batum is their starting power forward, and OG Anunoby. So they're not a very strong team. Gordon Hayward and Nick Richards find themselves here, and we take the 3-1 against them. Oh, I don't have to worry about Denver. They got swept by the Indiana Pacers. Ooh, it's close, and unfortunately we lose the game there. My goodness. LaMelo Ball breaks his ankle. Out for the remaining of the season. Oh, gosh. I don't understand this team. This team is riddled with injury. And we're down 2-0. Big blowout loss. And we win game 3 to not go down 3-0. Thank goodness. I'm sweating this. I'm going to be an absolute sweat about this. We're down to, okay, look, DeJounte Murray, he's more than capable of running the point guard. Let's switch up rotations. Manuel Quickly, let's make sure he's there. Yep, okay. So my point guards are Murray and Morris. Shooting guards are Quickly and KCP and McGowan's. My small forwards are Miller and Miller only. Julius Randle, let's have him run a couple small forwards. Actually, no, we got Bridges. Williams should be back in a week or two. So should Drummond. And B-Ball Paul and Hartenstein have been doing business. This is the least I can do. LaMelo Ball, I got to take advantage of the situation. I don't have my own pick. I don't have a pick at all, matter of fact. And let's put up some fights. We're putting up a great fight against them, and we tie up the series 2-2 going back to Charlotte. All right. Big game. We're at home. And a big blowout, 40-19 in the third, and we win by 23 points. Big blowout win. This is my nightmare. We're going up against the OKC Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Kenyon Martin, and Ousmane Dieng. Whoa, there's some injuries, I can tell. Jalen Williams, Lou Dort, they're out. For how long? Lou Dort will be out for the season, and Jalen Williams will be back in a week or two. And an absolutely stinker of a fourth quarter pushes OT, and they win in overtime. That's okay. Game 1 goes to Oklahoma City. It's all right. We kind of choked that game. And we're choking this one as well. An absolute meltdown. And we're down 3-0 to Oklahoma City. I'm not giving up on the series yet. We came to play 40-20 to start off the game. If we always start off with the lead and then somehow let them creep back into the game, we take the 3-1. We keep getting injured. It's always an injury. LaMelo Ball and Bridges now going to be out for this season. I have 4 centers in my rotation. What am I supposed to do? I really don't know what kind of positional changes I need to make at this point. Let's make Randle play the backup power forward now. Let's make sure Reed plays backup small forward. This is absolutely garbage, but that's what I have to do. Let's make sure Drummond plays power forward. Let's make sure all these guys play a little bit of power forward. Let's make sure all our shooting guards get a bit of small forward minutes, even Quickly. I don't mind if DeJounte Murray gets small forward minutes. This season is absolutely cooked because of injuries. All right, game, whatever it is in Charlotte, hopefully we can push this game to 6. And a big blowout win, potentially, 148-109 to make it a 3-2. If we can push it to Game 7, I'll be the most happiest human being of all time. And that's exactly what's going to happen. We find ourselves in Game 7. A chance to do something that has never been done before. And we're at home. And let's go out there. Let's give it the best we got. And we go to the finals. A 3-0 comeback. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the NBA Finals without our best player and without our best 6th man as well. For a chance to win the NBA championship in a messed up NBA where I just beat a team that I would have faced in the NBA Finals. Detroit, they hold the 1st seed. Wow. Look at this team. Oh my goodness. Absolutely a monstrous team. Kawhi Leonard, Jalen Duren, Bruce Brown, Marvin Bagley, Isaiah Stewart, Marcus Sasser, TJ Warren, Cam Reddish, Isaiah Livers. That's absolutely nuts. I'm losing my voice. And lucky for them, I'm missing two players that are very big key in my rotation. Lucky for me, I have all those centers that got injured at the end of the season back. So I have 15 centers in my rotation. It's a lost cause in my opinion, but my opinion does not matter. Let me get this right. They gave me Bogdanovic, who would have made 20 millions this year. So that trade that I made with Detroit cleared up enough cap space to get Kawhi Leonard on the team. I'm pulling my hair out. Game 1 in Detroit. Game 1's ours. Game 1 is ours. Julius Randle, Brandon Miller, all around performances from everybody. All right, they hold a big lead. That doesn't mean anything. And it means something. They win game 2. We're in Charlotte. The bright lights in Charlotte, North Carolina. The fans are going nuts. The first time playoffs. We're in the finals. Against this man, the Terminator, who is absolutely killing us out here. They're definitely bound to miss. Whoa. Hey, I simulated through game, and we won. All right, tied up at 2-2 apiece. I'm going to make sure everything is adjusted the way it should be. All right, this is the most important game of the series. Game 5. This is a must-win situation right here. An absolutely must-win situation right here. We start off with a blowout towards the Pistons side of things. And Detroit takes the 3-2. We just need to push it to 7. How hard can it be? How hard can pushing game 7 against a fucking super team be? One minute, 39 seconds remaining. I'm jumping into this game. I'm not playing it. I'm going to watch the game. Make sure volume is fine. Let me make sure the volume is fine. I don't want to be screaming for you guys to barely hear me. Yep, that's fine. Choose size, go there. And also, let's make sure it's on 2K cam. Yes, please. All right. We got the ball with 2 points remaining. Let's make this a 2-possession game. Brandon Miller on the inbound play gives it up to Morris. Morris to Randle. A pass inside, and Randle finishes the layup over Bagley. Okay. Is it 28 or 2? I can't tell. A big rejection from Mark Williams and a jumper from Bagley. It's good. Okay. All right. Not a big deal. 107 to 109 with 1 minute remaining. An inside pass to Randle. Randle using his post skills and dunks the ball. Let's see what happens. Monte Morris dancing against his former team. Julius Randle finds himself a solid advantage in the post. Gives it up to Miller. He's dancing against his rookie classmate, Ausar Thompson. The three-point shot fading away. Williams comes out of nowhere, grabs the offensive rebound, and is fouled by Brown. Mark Williams at the line. Potentially the most important shots of his career come here. First one is good as Charlotte goes quiet. 23-second remain in this shot clock. Mark Williams, the second one. It's good as well. It's a 3-point game. Pistons call another timeout. So they have no more timeouts. No more timeouts for Detroit. No more timeouts for Charlotte. It's going to be a strong ball game now. Ausar Thompson, he's going to pass the ball in to Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham, a poor defensive. Oh, and Duren puts it up. I was trying to say it was a poor positioning on defense. It doesn't matter. The offensive rebound was got. A pass to DeJounte Murray. And 2 shots are going to come from him now. 2 extremely important shots coming up here. First one is good. Charlotte taking on a 2-point lead. 18-5 remaining in this game. This is just to push it to game 7. A 3-point lead for Charlotte. Kawhi Leonard inbounds it to Cade Cunningham. Cunningham changed his number for Kawhi Leonard. All right, 11 seconds remaining. Cade Cunningham forces a jumper. Williams gets the rebound. And Ivy with the foul. 8 seconds remaining. And a chance to push this game to a 2-possession game. Mark Williams finds himself at that charity stripe once again. Oh, my heart is beating so fast. This is a team that I assembled. Mark Williams at the line, first one. Charlotte goes quiet, and it's good. A 2-possession game. 4-point lead with 8 seconds remaining. All of Charlotte is excited. Mark Williams misses the shot. It's still a 2-possession game. Thompson bringing it up the floor. No rush. A 3-point shot. It doesn't even matter if it goes in. Charlotte wins this game to push it to game 7. No LaMelo Ball. No Miles Bridges. A couple injuries here and there. Andre Drummond and Mark Williams didn't even come back until the conference finals. And we're here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We are in this moment. Game 7 in Detroit. And I will bring Charlotte a championship if we don't win it against Detroit this year. Game 7, ladies and gentlemen. Away. We're the underdogs. And the game begins with a 34-31 lead. Holding on to a small lead here. It's a tie game going into the 4th. We're up 4 points with 1:40 remaining. Let's make sure of that. Don't want that. And let's make sure it's on 2K. Immanuel Quickley at the line. The first one is good. And that was the last one, actually. So Immanuel Quickley makes it a 5-point game for Detroit to come back from Ivy. Holding on to the ball right now. Ivy against DeJounte Murray puts up a hook shot. It's off. DeJounte Murray grabs the board. 5-point game with 1:20 remaining. Julius Randle dancing around, and he uses his post move, spin move, layup. He has 18 points in this 31 minutes of action. 1 minute remains between a championship. Ivy, the 3-point shot is good. A very clutch shot. 4-point deficit. Julius Randle bringing it up the floor. Guarded by Beef Stew Isaiah Stewart. Randle using his positional matchup. Finds a mismatch. Goes, attacks. A very aggressive game 7 for him tonight. 20 points. 10 points in the paint as he seeks to take advantage of any mismatch. Pistons have the home court advantage here. Pistons cheering very loudly. Stewart to Bagley. Bagley dunks it in. 33 seconds remain until the end of this game. Sasser, he's going to foul Monte Morris, the former Detroit Piston. He has 2 shots coming up here. He's getting booed. The first one is good by Monte Morris. Quickley and Miller sub into this game. They need fast offense. It's Ausar Thompson. He's going to pass it up. Taking his time, gives it up to Duren. Duren to Leonard. Wide open mid-range jumper. Off from Cunningham. It was a late closeout, but a good closeout. A 6-point game. Cunningham got to make a fast offense happen. He makes it. Still a 4-point. It's still a 4-point game. Still a 2-possession game. Give it up, and he is fouled. Immanuel Quickley goes to the line for 2. First one is good. 136-131. A chance to put a dagger into Detroit. He sinks it in. Ivy, a last-ditch effort. Gives it up to Kawhi. Deep 3-point shot. It's off. Charlotte holds the ball. They're fouling once again. 4.4 seconds remain in this game. A 6-point Charlotte lead. We're 4.4 seconds away from seeing a potential champion here. You never know what could happen in this 4 seconds, but it's pretty much a guaranteed Charlotte win. 7-point game for Charlotte. They overcame the odds. No LaMelo Ball. no Miles Bridges, a lot of injuries. Mark Williams and Andre Drummond didn't play halfway through the series. A half-court shot goes in. It doesn't even matter. A 5-point win, and the Charlotte Hornets win the NBA championship. No LaMelo Ball, no Miles Bridges, but it doesn't matter. Why is Cade Cunningham celebrating with Charlotte? They had a sleeper agent, ladies and gentlemen. Cade Cunningham was the sleeper agent. Nah, it's crazy, man. I can't believe the miracle that just happened in front of us. I built such a deep team that even though we were missing 2 key players and our best player, LaMelo Ball, we still managed to win the NBA championship. A 3-0 comeback against Oklahoma City. A Game 7 win against the Detroit Pistons with Kawhi Leonard. Wow. Kawhi Leonard holding the NBA trophy. For some reason, he holds it. Oh, he's handing DeJounte Murray the trophy. A good gesture for Kawhi Leonard, I guess. Julius Randle gets his NBA championship. Brandon Miller, Mark Williams, Emmanuel Quickly, LaMelo Ball, and Miles Bridges get their championships, even though they were injured for most of their run. Wow. 2 hours and 7 minutes of recording. Year 2 championship win. Cade Cunningham had 40 points. Ausar Thompson with 26, 10, and 9. Brandon Miller with 28. DeJounte Murray with 21. Emmanuel Quickly with 20. Julius Randle with 20. They combined for 89 points altogether. 4 players, 89 points. Wow. A Game 7 comeback win, and Charlotte is NBA champions for the first time since they came into the league. Thank you for watching this video. Comment down what team I should do next. Man, I'm so hyped. I'll catch y'all later, and peace. Oh, by the way, I ended the video without showing who won Finals MVP. It was Julius Randle who won Finals MVP, averaging 22 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists on very solid efficiency. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'm out. Peace out. Love y'all. Bye.